Right, so what I want to do now is I want to go back. Let's review 2022 together, because normally I make a video about this, which I haven't. Sorry. So we're making the video now. We're going to make the video together. We're going to look at what I thought of 2022, how I got on trophy-wise, what my favourite game of the year was, what my goals were, and then together we're going to set up my goals for 2023. So, come with me now on a journey through time and space to the world of the internet. The internet, come with me to the internet. The internet, if I could beep box of wood. So this is it. This is what I'm going to be looking at now, which are my stats from this past year, 2022. And we're going to be seeing how did I do versus the year before. Not that I've got the video up, but normally I just take a little look through what's going on. So as you can see here, 953 trophies. Wow. That was a ratio that happened. I started 16 games, played 47 games, and completed 23 games. I thought this is definitely on the up and up. And so my best month, based on the stats, we can look at another stat, is July. July was when I got 4 platinums. And then here is every single game I played and earned trophies in last month. Let's go through them all. Rapid fire. Rapid fire. Uncharted Legacy FEs, Marvel Spider-Man, Resident Evil 5, Returnal, Fall Guys, Batman Return to Arkham City, Asylum, what? Stray, Celeste, Sonic Frontiers, The Elder Scrolls Siren, The Last of Us Part 1, Control, Horizon Forbidden West, Sonic Origins, Sackboy, Big Adventure, Little Nightmares 2, Moving Out, A Plague Tale: Innocence, Legendary Edition of Mass Effect 3, Doctor Who, The Lonely Assassins, Overcooked All You Can Eat, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Demon's Souls, Dark Souls 3, Persona 5 Royale, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, Lego Avengers, Bug Snacks. I did play Bug Snacks. Horizon Zero Dawn, Journey, Overcooked 2, Overcooked, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Elden Ring, Super Meat Boy, Hitman 2, Batman Arkham Knight, FIFA 15, Death Stranding, Gravity Rush 2, God of War Ragnarok, Ghost of Tsushima, No Man's Sky 2000, No Man's Sky, Borderlands, Cyberpunk, Dory 2K17, The Quarry! That was all 47 games that I played, and I completed 26 of them. And apparently my best trophies were Fall Guys, Overcooked, the Overcooked Platinum, Overcooked! And Returnal, and Sackboy, and and Batman Arkham Asylum. So there we go. That's a nice brief overview of all the things that happened last year. So let's go to my Envision board. Last year, Legend of Thriller 5, that is me, won 953 trophies across 47 games. And look, I love I've got big into whiteboarding, everybody. That's why this is here. At the start of the year, this is what my looked like, So last year, I was on level 442 with 37% with this many trophies. I'm bad at reading numbers, by the way. And I had 125 platinums. Let's move over to here. So now I'm level 465, which is an increase of 22. I leveled up 22 times. Someone can maths me better in the chat. That is 22. Is that slow progress? I don't know. I still feel like I haven't got to grips with this new leveling system. I feel like there needs to be a bit more done to help me feel like, is that good? I mean, I feel like the numbers are telling me I did well, but I don't know. I've just lost the sense of progression of what's happening with the levels. 23, thank you. 23, thank you for mathsing me. And now I have 148 platinums, which is 23. What? No, I can't have leveled up 23 times and also got 23 platinums. That seems too bizarre. Can you show your working, Lucy? So if I just show my working here, do you know what? I'm going to do my working. 46, 5, take away. So this is what we can do together. Take away. Do you know, I should have done this. Maybe I can maths. Maybe I can prove the Prime Minister, whose name has escaped me, that it's okay to not maths until the age of 18. Right, 5 take away 2 is 3. 4... Oh my God, you're right. It is 23. Oh my God. So I've leveled up 23, but I've also plus 23 platinums. How exciting. Wow, look at the symmetry. Is that what it really means? Is it true, Mr. Krabs? Look at that little platinum. Look at it go. It just looks happy. There we are. We maths together. Trophies per month. Legend Thriller summary of stats during the whole month. So trophies won. This is how the graph goes. I seem to have, what was I doing in March? Oh, March was when I was playing Persona 5 Royal, I think. So that's why nothing was really happening, because I was just playing one game solidly. But we've got some highs up here of 100 trophies earned in February. July also looking quite high, October and December. But February, bringing in the big stats. I'm not really sure why, what's happening in February. I can't quite remember. And then if we look here, we have my trophy streak, which last year, oh, that's why, because last year I did want to try and get on the board, because I remember like thinking I hadn't had a streak like this one here, and I really wanted, one day I do want to overcome this streak. It's not even that difficult. 26 days, 81 trophies. I think I could do it. 2,000, this is when I was unemployed, so I had a lot of time on my hands to do this. The best I could do was this year, but I had to really grind for that. Like, I had to really try, and every day I had to start planning what trophy I was going to get. So I would really like to try and do this and like make a video out of it sometime or something, to just, because it's not as easy if you're not playing games as much as I am all the time. Like, you've got to sometimes sit down, but I have to earn a trophy right now. So maybe that's a goal for some point. Lychee Plus, welcome to the XP zone. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to hear more in depth about the 23 platinums, stay tuned, because I will be releasing that video next Thursday. So last year there was a bunch of games that came out, and I identified that I only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brand new games last year. Do you know how many new games you played last year? Because I was like, damn, I can't believe that's it. But I was doing a lot of backlog. So now I'm going to try and think about what my top 3 games of the year. What am I gonna say? I think at number 3. Well, we know, this is easy now. Look, we know for a start, it ain't gonna be, so it's like it's like I'm a celebrity. Horizon Forbidden West. It's not you. Oh no, oh my God, I love all my family. Oh, but it's not me, I don't have to do the Bush Tucker trial. God of War, I'm afraid I only played 2 hours of you, so it's not you. Which leaves then for my top 3 games of the year, it is going to be between Stray, The Last of Us Part 1, Sonic Frontiers, Elden Ring, and Sonic Origins. All games that I enjoyed somewhat, some not so much. So I think at number 3, let's get a nice big 3 over here. 3! Oh, I hope you like doing trophy admin together live. I quite like doing it. Otherwise I'll be doing it by myself. Right, in 3rd place, oh, do you know what I'm going to draw? Sorry, I have to draw now because I'm in the zone. I'm going to draw a podium. So we're going to have this, and then we're going to copy this, and we're going to make this here. And that's, 2nd place comes there, right, doesn't it? And then we're going to come here, and we're going to put 3rd place here. Okay, 3, 1, 2. I hope this is in, okay, it's in the right place. So sometimes I don't know where the screen capture's happening. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Have you heard the news? Everyone's talking, life's good because everything's awesome. Lost my job, it's a new opportunity. More free time for my awesome community. I feel more awesome than an awesome possum. Dip my body in chocolate frosting. 3 years when I washed up the frosting. Everything's awesome, blossom. Right. I am going to put number 3 as, I'm going to give it to my boy Sonic, okay? Sonic Origins is coming in here at number 3. Why? Because I like Sonic. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me now? I mean, the other games are still in contention, obviously, but I think I want to put Sonic Origins here because I enjoyed being able to go back and replay these games. I liked the fresh reimagining that they did, even though it wasn't like a fresh reimagining, but they made the game more playable for a 2022 audience. And it was nice having all those little challenges thrown in, so you got to play what felt like fresh new things in that sense. But it was a nice trip down nostalgia lane. I got a platinum at the end of it, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So I will put that at number 3. That's Everything is Awesome, Jamie. At number 2, I'm gonna give it to Stray. I really, really, really enjoyed Stray. It was, an interesting new game to play. I liked being a cat. I didn't know that everybody wants to be a cat, but this game proved the aristocrats right. It was a fun short game. I played it live on stream for the speed run, and I just got really into it. This is the thing. I'm not a big fan of reading, but when a narrative in a game is compelling enough, I know because I will spend time to read the stuff. And I like putting together all the stuff, like what's happening in this world, what are all these robot things, why is this cat even doing that? And I really felt like, it's weird for a game that had like no actual real words. It brought this story together and I actually cared about the characters. And the actual design of the world was so cool, like the neon stuff. And I'm big into this game. If you've not played it, most definitely check it out. I was Stray was in my top 5 of 2022 also. It was so cute. Yeah, and just the being a cat was just done so well. Like I was so impressed by the cat mechanics, the mechatics. Hey, that I want more games where I get to be an animal. Please let me have more games where I get to live my fantasy of being an animal, because I won't remember. Even if I get reincarnated, it ain't gonna happen. So that leaves just one thing. What's going to be my game of the year? Well, last was part 1. It's not you. Very much enjoyed playing the game, but I've played it before many a time, and I just don't think it deserves it. You know, it's probably, if I had to put it somewhere, I'd probably give that as an honourable mention. That's going here. It's like, you know, off to the side here. Sonic Frontiers, it's not you. It's not you, I'm afraid. It was a fine game. You know, I liked that they went in a different direction with it, but I think there could have been a bit more. It was like, it felt a little half-assed to me. There was stuff happening. It was good intentions were happening there, but it needed a bit more work to really see it through. So you know what that means, everybody. It is, of course, Elden Ring. Elden Ring is going to get my Game of the Year 2022. And why? Because it was the best game that I played. It's the game that I can't wait to go back and play again. It's a world that wraps, you know, just encapsulates you in imagination and exploration. You just live your own fantasy and you go out into the world, you just pick a direction and you see what's out there. And I don't want to, everyone's going to be like, but Lucy, you haven't even finished the game. I don't even care, because I don't want to finish the game yet. I want this game to be here with me until me and Luther part ways. Although I probably will finish it next year. But I just like having a game that I can always jump into whenever I feel like I need to. I also I like knowing that there's more stuff to explore. Like, I think I would feel really sad if I'd played and beaten the game within that first month, like lots of people did, which is a fine choice. I think I would have robbed myself. Like, I would have oversaturated myself. I just like knowing that it's there to be explored. I can go back to it any time that I want. And I'm excited just thinking about it. But I've got to be in the mood. I've got to be in the mood for a Souls game. So yeah, would love to get the platinum in it. Potentially maybe next year I'll do that and go back to it. But I liked it as well because it felt different. Like, everyone was talking about it. I think that was the most exciting part about it. It just like lit the internet. It lit the world on fire. Like, every person like that didn't even used to play a Souls game was giving it a go because everyone was talking about it. Like, I had a friend at work who was like, oh, I'll give it a try. And they got so into it. I was so surprised. I was like, give it a shot, try it out. And they did. And they came back and they really liked it. And we made a Teams chat. We had a Teams chat about Elden Ring. There was one day when I went to work and 3 separate people Teams me in the morning about Elden Ring. It was such a good time. It was a fun time to be alive. Everyone in the chat knows Lucy's real game game of the year was Horizon. This Elden Ring is rigged to propaganda. Oh, boo! Do you know what happens to Elden Ring? I mean, not Elden Ring. You know what happens to you? You know what happens? Horizon! You're going to come over here. Right, I'm going to... Quick drawing here. Okay, let's put this here. And then let's do this. I don't know, is this a waste of time? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I'm going to get this. We're going to get that. You know where you belong? You know what this is? It's a trash can wearing a top hat. Of course it is. Bumps. Horizon, get in the bin. Boo, in the bin. In the bin. I'm going to get so many comments about what's wrong with Horizon? What's the hate with Horizon about? There you go. So that's the final standings of my game of the year for you. But what about next year? What about next year, Lucy? I hear you say, well, we're going to now look at my most anticipated games of 2023. So this was just pulled from Google. And so these were the top games that Google has recommended for 2023. We have Forspoken, we have Hogwarts Legacy, we've got Street Fighter 6, we've got Final Fantasy 16, we have Assassin's Creed Mirage, we've got Star Wars, we've got Dead Island, One Piece Odyssey, Skull and Bones, Atomic Heart, Resident Evil 4, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, The Wolf Among Us 2, I'd forgotten about that, Sea of Stars, Hollow Knight Sing Song, Wild Hearts, Mateo Anomalies, and Disney Speedstorm. What in the name of sanity is Disney Speedstorm? Right, what do we got here? Let's put a fire next to our favourite ones. So, my first fire award. We've got to have 3 fires here. Three fires. I'm going to give fire number 1 to Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, You are one of my top 3 most anticipated games of 2023. I loved playing the first one very recently, so I'm very interested to see what Resident Evil 4 the remake has in store for us. How faithful is it going to be to the original? How different is it? Is it still going to feel the same? Is it still going to be that fun kind of wacky world, but then still that addictive kind of gameplay? What will the merchant sound like? What if the merchant's voice has changed and it is voiced by Danny Dyer? Or maybe one of my secrets is that I am the merchant now. Who knows? So Resident Evil 4 also would love to correct the wrong of the past, which is to get a platinum in Resident Evil 4. Where is Dead Space remake? Oh my god, you're right. Where is Starfield? I don't know. Take it up with Google. Take it up with Google. This is all. Who runs Google these days? Mr. Google? It's your fault. So I'd probably, you know what, Dead Space is a good shout. I might check that out. Dead Space, and have an honourable mention down here. Starfield can also. We'll put these here. Yeah, that is poor. Why did Google not? Maybe because I only typed in PlayStation games, to be honest. Is Starfield a capital? I'm not sure. Dead Space, I'm going to give that a... What reactions have we got here? Do we have like a face? We're going to give it a thumbs up. We're giving it a thumbs up because I would like to play that. Starfield, we're going to have to, unfortunately, give that... This face looks interesting. A thumbs down. Not for any merit of the game, but because I can't play it. I don't have an Xbox. So it's going to be a while until I'm able to play that. And then, of course, yeah. Well, is Spider-Man even confirmed to 100% come out next year? I don't even know. I'm not on the... I'm not keeping track of this. I just do what the internet tells me. Okay, my next flame is going to go to The Wolf Among Us 2. I don't know how many people in the chat have followed the adventures of Big B Wolf, but my God, he has a lovely, lovely hot voice that I enjoy listening to. Very gruff. He's a detective that loves Snow White. That's what I remember about it. And there was the two twins, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They were up to no good. Do you know what? I wasn't too sure how I was going to feel about this game, but I only played it because it was a Telltale game, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. But I got super into it. I think I may have even liked it more than The Walking Dead. I don't really remember, though, some of the big choices in the game. I don't feel like it was as choice-driven or it felt as impactful, the choices, some of the other games. Like, in The Walking Dead, there's always like some kind of big choice that you have to make and you feel bad about it. Those stick in my head. But I think of the characters and the world more when I think about The Wolf Among Us 2. Oh, wasn't the big choice at the end something to do with Snow White? Like, you had to decide whether you should tell her something or not. Maybe I should boot up my my Vita and find out, or do a little bit of research. Maybe, they've got to know that a lot of people like me enjoyed the first game but can't quite remember it. So let's maybe they would do something for us to help us with that problem. But of course, you all know that my big flame of the year, my flame of the year is going to Hogwarts Legacy. Boom! It has to be. It has to be Hogwarts Legacy. I am so hyped for this game. I might as well be on the moon. But that would be a shame because I wouldn't be able to play the game then, wouldn't I? Yeah. I just want to see Hogwarts reimagined in the new visuals. I cannot wait to get in my house, to walk around Hogwarts and just be like, ha, 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 and it would just be so exciting. And then, will I ever remember the way? Like, the castle is the castle. And I've played it in other games, but I don't know. I just hope that they really, I just hope that it's a good job. I hope that I feel like I'm really in the magical world. Will I actually get to learn my spells? You know what? School sims, now I don't have to go to school. I'm all up for playing them. I'd love to see how well I could do in my potions class and see what's going on and what other mysteries are going to solve and what we're going to do. Flipendo! Please don't let me down, Hogwarts Legacy. I want it to be so good. I want to lose my life to this game, okay? Which is going to be sad because I feel like when I'm playing this game, it's going to be when I'm away in South Africa. That's going to be a shame. But yeah, I want to come home every day and I want to be like, I can't wait to come home and play Hogwarts Legacy. I can't wait to go and cast some spells or find something hidden in the castle, like, open the portraits and go for use the Marauders map, fly on a Thestral. Have I seen someone die yet? I don't know. What if I killed someone? Then I could probably see a Thestral. I just cannot wait. If I could magic myself to the future, I potentially would. It's going to be good. People are saying they're curious about Forspoken. Maybe. I don't feel like these are the ones I'd like to play immediately, if possible. That's what that is. what's the Hogsmeade going to be like? Maybe I should just go mad and just buy loads of Harry Potter stuff and have a solo Harry Potter party here, as a casual fan does. I've just said all of that, but I also just want to clarify that I don't throw Harry Potter parties on the regular or ever. I'm just saying it might be fun. Okay. So those are my most anticipated games of 2023. So that's the end of that segment. Let's move on to my goals for the year. Methinks does protest too much about having... I definitely don't have a Harry... So here's me. Here's a picture of me looking at my hands that are distorted. Fun. So this is a clip from the video last year where I was looking at my 2022 goals. And this is what I set out to do for the year. Now let's see. Do I have anything else fun that I can do? I guess I just have to put the reactions again. Right. So goal number 1 was to platinum Returnal. Did I do it? You know it, bro. Boo! Oh, I don't like how that's really tiny. Is there nothing I can do about that? Oh, boo. Maybe I need to make this smaller. Hang on. Okay, we'll just have to do that. Exact. Yes, my old place. That was when you were talking about the DualSense. Yeah, I was just like, let's just grab a screenshot of all the things. So I did indeed platinum Returnal. I'm very, very happy that I managed to get that goal and to see it done. It was annoying. It was a pain in the ass, but I did that. Number 2, platinum Demon Souls. I did indeed platinum Demon Souls. Yeah, my plats were on fire. Good stuff. Number 3, race completion to 75%. Did I do that? You bet your goddamn ass I did. Woohoo! Look at this. Don't we love it? So I did manage to do that. This is isn't it fun ticking off goals? Number 4, reach 100 games with 100% completed. Did I do that? Oh, I got to 112. Woo! Here we go. Boom. Stick a little celebration on that. And then finally, did I give up the DualShock 4 to learn how to love the DualSense controller? Technically, I did give it up, but I don't know if I grew to love it, but I haven't touched a DualShock 4 again. Ever. There is a game that I'm thinking about I'm thinking about if I was to play Cuphead again. I don't know how I feel about playing Cuphead on the DualSense controller. I feel like, even when I played Super Meat Boy, I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about playing a game like Super Meat Boy with that controller. It just feels like it's wrong. So, but I am going to give myself a big fat juicy tick. So I did all 5 of my goals. I feel so accomplished. Ta-da! So I don't know if you guys had any goals in 2022. I don't know how I did. I just felt like, I guess, that I needed to be proactive and do something, I suppose. So those are my goals. I'm very happy. Well done me. Thank you. Well done, Slytherin. Well done, Slytherin. Give a little hat clap. But now the time has come to move on to our 2023 goals. So as I said at the beginning of the show, I have given myself 4 goals, but there's going to be one goal that you guys need to help me with. I want you to come up with a goal that you want me to, try and achieve. So I have a few ground rules. Firstly, the goal can be anything. It could be gaming or life related. Up to you. Like one time it was to touch my toes, which I didn't do. Something that is relatively achievable that I will enjoy. Or something that's for the greater good. No ridiculous platinums that I already don't want to do, which is no Super Meat Boy, no Crash 4, no Wolfenstein rubbish. I'm putting a stop to that, okay? So have a think whilst I go through my other goals. The choice is up to you. The choice is up to you. Da-da, da-da, oh, da-da-da-da-da. So where did I put my goals? Where did I put them? Okay, goal number 1. This is a goal that I had in mind for this year, kinda, but I didn't quite get around to doing it. Goal number 1, if I can remember how to do this, which is stick this here. I would like to get 100% in The Witcher 3 DLC. Now, I was kind of going to do it last year, but then I found out that it's a big chunk of time, and it wasn't really going to do anything to help my gains for trophy completion. But now, I would really, really like to see... I love The Witcher 3. Now, I'm going to be doing this on PS4, because I don't want to start a brand new trophy list. And I would really like if I could swap this, The Witcher 3. Let's take a quick look. Look at that. 73 out of 79 trophies. I would love this 93 to be 100. It's just going to take some time because I need to replay Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine literally the whole way through, kinda. Actually, maybe I don't even need to play that one all the way through. Maybe I could start with this. But this one I do need to pretty much play the story. Because why do they do this? They put like story missions that are missable, trophies or whatever. So I 100% want to do that. That's a big goal. It'd be nice to finish that off. Right, goal number 2. Okay, I am going to play Sekiro finally. Now Sekiro, and I'd like to plat it potentially. I put plat in question mark. Actually, you know what? I'm committing. Play Sekiro and plat it. Okay? If I want to try and get at least 1 Souls Platinum every year, which I seem to have committed to now off the top of my head, then that's what we need to do. So I've been thinking about Sekiro for a long time, but I've always been afraid of it because I've heard the tales of like, oh, you think you've played a Souls game? Well, if you play Sekiro, throw all that out the window because you're going to have to relearn everything, which always sounded kind of scary to me because I'm very much like, just write plat. Okay, plat Sekiro. You're right. Plat Sekiro. I've always just been a bit afraid because it sounds so hard. I knew a friend who rage quit it twice, as in like deleted their save. They got so angry. But I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to step out of the play. Sorry, Elden Ring. It's probably not happening. I'm looking at some of your goals that you're putting here. If you have a goal, put goal and then write it so I can see it when I go into the chat. Okay, next up on my list, it is... Okay, here we go. Maybe I should do the same thing. So, oops. Oh, what have I done here? That's a bit odd. So I've always talked about playing Astrobot. I don't know if I can get the platinum or not this year, but a friend of mine, I was talking about Astrobot and how much I really wanted to play it and how much to plat it. And they were saying that obviously because the PSVR 2 is coming out, they're going to be putting their VR away. And I mentioned this to them and they're like, you know what? I could borrow theirs to play Astrobot and finally get the platinum. So I might get my first ever VR platinum this year. I would like to do that and I want it to be Astrobot so badly. So this is quite dependent on my friend, but hopefully we can make it happen. Hopefully we can work that out and that'll be good. But yeah, that would be very exciting. And then, because I don't know if I'm gonna get a VR too, but I just want to play Astrobot so badly. So that's gonna happen, hopefully. And then my final goal before your guys' goal. So last year, I had the goal in mind to reach 75% completion. That was like a year-long odyssey. And I was thinking to myself, what could I do this year that is also quite a large-scale project that will see me through the year? And I had a think, I don't want to do completion again. I'm happy with where I am. And so I've decided this year, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going to embark on a new adventure. And that new adventure is going to be to reach 100 ultra rare trophies. I have 8 more to acquire. I'm going to probably do a video about this at some point that'll break down what I want to do for this goal, because I don't want to just be playing any old stuff. I kind of want to still keep pure. I want to play games that I want to play. I don't want to just start, I don't know. I would just, let's take a look. Here I'm on 92 and I'm 8 away. And this is something that I always was like, I wouldn't have made that video about ultra rare trophies if I didn't care about it. But it's something I used to look at a lot when I used to go on PSN profiles. I was like, ooh, and I would like look and try and like mine what games I could get ultra rare trophies in. So I feel that's going to be a good challenge that I hopefully will enjoy. I'm going to see what I have on my list that maybe I could get. And it's not going to be Platinum, Super Meat Boy, or any of those other games. But yeah, maybe there's something to have there. I'm excited to try and give that a go. And hopefully I can reach 100 ultra rare trophies. Now, one of the things that does happen, which is quite funny, is because it's based on like a percentage, sometimes this number changes. So whilst I need 8 more now, sometimes it goes up and sometimes it goes down. But as soon as I hit that 100 and it's somewhat stable, I'm going to say that is goal complete. So there we go, everybody. Those are my goals for 2023. But there is one more decision to be made, and that decision is yours. So I'm going to pop over to the chat now. I'm going to see what you guys are saying, and then somehow we'll come up, we will come up together with the platinum, or sorry, not platinum, a plan of what my last goal is. So I'm just going to copy this, not that, paste that in. And also if you've seen something that someone else is saying and you think that's good, okay, and I'm going to write chat goal equals goal 100% Destiny 2. No. Plat Elden Ring, potentially. Goal PS3 backlog. Okay, interesting. What would I even do with my PS3 backlog? Get more than 23 platinums? I don't think that's happening. I've got get 24 platinums. I don't have a VR, but I'm going to borrow a friend's. Gold, platinum, FIFA 15? That seems mad. Robert Weir saying, gold, get a platinum on each PlayStation. So a PS1 game, a PS2 game, a PS3 game, a PS4 game, and a PS5 game. Ooh, that is an interesting goal. I don't know what I would platinum on each of those. Do like the Grand Slam, like, you know, in tennis, that you try and, like, you know, you win the Australian, you win Wimbledon, you win the French Open, which happens before Wimbledon, and then you win the US Open. Could I win? Could I be a Grand Slam champion? That one sounds quite fun, actually. The only problem is I don't live with my PS3 anymore. Me and my PS3 are separated, so we don't live together. My PS3 now lives with my brother back at home. So I don't know whether I don't know if we can make up and be friends, but goal for 2022, beat Adam McDermott on the speed run for Uncharted Drake's Fortune. That does sound good. Maybe I can do that. Live stream Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores expansion, 100%. Casey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. 100% on PS4. Let's just play at The Witcher. Okay, now people are just talking about... It might have been a Hot Fuzz reference. I can't remember. I spout out. Get 100% in Horizon Zero Dawn. What does that require? Would that require me to do all of the Frozen Wilds? I guess so. Buy a new TV. Move on from 20-inch TV. Maybe. Plat Demon Dark Souls 2. Embrace a Nintendo Switch. The Platinum Slam. Ooh, I really like the idea of the Platinum Grand Slam. Oof, I really, really like that. Okay, I'm going to set a poll. Put a few more in. And then I will, I'm going to do a poll to decide. Right, I'm going to give it a one more timer. So we've got a 1 minute time limit. If you have not voted on what you think. Cook something without cheese, did someone just say? I like cheese. Just don't open a cookbook over the sink. Just drop the thing. I hope TV doesn't win, because now I'm going to have to buy a TV and I don't really want to. I'll just buy one at the end of the year, but finally I did it. I really like the Platinum Grand Slam idea, so I don't know. Can I do my own rules and like overrule the rule? I don't know. 16 inches above average. I don't think it is. Actually got a TV on Black Friday. My previous was 19 inches, still got 19 platinums. Well, this isn't a TV. This is my monitor. Do you know what? I just don't care. I live a simple life. I'm a simple person. I eat pasta that's been dropped in dishwater. What else do you expect from me? You want me to sit here and look at something on a 4K TV? My eyes haven't seen 4K in years. I don't even know what I'm looking at half the time. It's all a blurry mess. A TV ain't going to help me. Right, the time is ticking down. I can't believe this is going to win. Do your own rules, Lucy. All right, I'm ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 57 of you have voted, and I can now reveal that the poll has ended. Oh, God. With 10% of you saying cook a decent meal, 43% saying do the Plat Grand Slam, and 47 of you are saying buy a bigger TV. Maybe. I guess I'm going to have to put it on the thing, aren't I? Right, let's go back to the screen capture. I'm going to have to capture this. I guess everyone keeps going on at me about buying a TV. I just fine, whatevs. Let's put it in here. Maybe I might do the Grand Slam next year. Buy a proper TV. There we go. It's happening. I am going to put over here as a reminder for next year. The Plat Grand Slam. Because I really like that idea. I might just do it anyway, because I think that's a really fun idea. Just put it there, potentially. Oh, God. All right, well, there we go, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping me with my goals. Thank you so much for being part of the show. We'll see next year. Oh, God, the timer's going again. We'll see if I can complete them next year. Stay tuned. Come back in a year's time and find out. Have I bought a TV or did I chicken out? We'll find out. That is all I have for you today's Locking It Down with Lucy. Thank you so much for being here.